Hey everyone, Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering, and welcome to this new monthly update for July 2020.
Touch of the Brush Model Weathering welcomes you to follow us on all social media platforms. We post almost daily showing you our project updates, upcoming clinics, and videos. If you would like a project completed by us, you can contact us here at TOTBModelWeathering@yahoo.com. Here's the layout that we picked up from the gentleman. You can see it's a 5x7. It's actually really nice, and the track is actually really sturdy. Did a great job on the track work. I'm not sure if the track is still good or not, but it looks like it is nickel silver rail, and they are number 4 switches. It's code 100 track, and you can tell here he did a really nice job on the western scenery, and he used regular foam to build all of the mountain ranges. So it's a nice, decent sized layout. And I look forward to refurbishing and repurposing a lot of the scenery work, as well as the track. And this board here is actually in beautiful shape. You can tell here. He did a great job on the board here. I may bring it up to 2-inch foam on top to give myself some more elevation. I can work on more scenery. So if I want to build in culverts or maybe a little lake or something like that, then I'll able to have a chance to do that. So it'll be really cool. I can't wait to put the layout up and start doing work on it.
Welcome back everybody to the channel, and as you can see it is going to be a totally different monthly update this time. And I did have a lot of stuff planned, but we had other plans, and as you can see from the video with my partner and her son, we picked up a train layout out of Lincoln, Arkansas. This gentleman was selling it and was giving it away for free, and my partner and I looked at each other and said, you know, this is a great opportunity to have a layout that's already built and repurpose it, fix it up, and redo everything. And we'll be having videos on the progress of the construction, as well as wiring and scenery work and track work, and we'll have a new series on how-tos, but building up that layout. And that's about a 5x7 foot layout that we found, and we're going to be extending that and having an actual continuous loop. And behind me, as you can see, we've been remodeling the whole studio room. And since my partner and I, we do have a homestead business called Cluck G Sells, ozarksliving.online, as you can find us there on Instagram and Facebook. We've been in the process of building shelving and remodeling the studio room so that we have room for our canned goods, as well as the studio here, and also for the train layout. And we've been very busy working on our homestead, and we have a lot of new animals, some new ducklings, guineas, and we have more ducks coming. So we also have a new baby goat named Tank, and so we have 2 goats, and we think our female goat is pregnant with twins. So we've been very busy here on our homestead, as well as here with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. And so with remodeling this, we're going to be having the layout on the other side right here. It's going to be suspended, and behind me, the loop is going to go behind me, and it's going to go outside and back inside. So we'll have a continuous loop, and you can see the trains from inside and outside. I am not sure if I'm going to keep the loop separate from all the switching layout, because I still want to have a switching layout and do operations, or have it where it connects to interchange with the main line or not. I'm not sure yet. That will be to be determined when construction starts on the layout. So with the videos, I did go out to Russellville and to Benton, Arkansas, and I snuck over to Little Rock to get a picture of the engine facility for the Union Pacific, and it was a great time. And here's some of the photos that I've taken of Russellville, as well as in Benton, Arkansas, where the movie End of the Line was filmed. And that small little rail yard that was called Clifford, Arkansas in the movie, it's still there. and I was able to get some nice pictures. And believe it or not, the house is still across the street from, across from the tracks, and also the main line hasn't really changed much, which is great. And the signals have changed. There aren't any cantilever signals, but they have the new the Union Pacific has the new signals up. But the yard is all pretty much abandoned, except for a couple of tracks. So it was really cool to see where everything was placed back in the 80s for the Missouri Pacific, and still to this day Union Pacific still uses part of the yard. So let's check out a couple of the photos and maybe some videos of that trip. I hope you enjoyed some of those photos and videos of the trip. It was a lot of fun to hang out and check out all the different locations the movie was filmed in. Also with that trip, I was able to visit David Durbin's train layout and meet him in person, as well as Campbell Rice, great model railroaders. You can see Campbell Rice on the What's Neat This Week with Ken Patterson. Also, I was able to finally meet Tim from Tim's Scenery Creations, and that gentleman does phenomenal scenery work. I'm going to give a big shout out to him, and hopefully soon we'll be able to meet up and I get to do a layout tour of his layout. And he models the Rio Grande, and I believe it's narrow gauge, and it's in the bedroom if I'm not mistaken. You can check out all of Tim's work on Facebook, and he has a website as well, so I'll have the links below to give him a shout out there. Also with David Durbin's layout, I have some nice video and some pictures of his layout, so we'll do a nice little video for him showing a little bit of the layout tour. And he's in the progress of building his double deck layout, which features the Union Pacific Van Buren subdivision. And the Union Pacific Van Buren subdivision is the rail line that runs through Benton, Arkansas all the way to Van Buren, where I work on the Arkansas-Missouri Railroad. So it was a lot of fun to hang out and meet model railroaders and railroaders and do all sorts of things with that trip. So look forward to more of those videos. So on the table right now, I have a few projects, and they're not really clients, but mine actually. And also, what's cool about this kind of project, I'm going to give a little sneak peek here. If I got to grab it first, because it's kind of drying. But it is a O-scale boxcar, and I'm not going to give it away just yet. So give it a few more. I may have to wait to the next what do you call it, update, a monthly update video. But I will have a video on how I create this boxcar, and you'll see what it is very soon. So we'll check out that. Let's go and check out some of the photos of some of the clients' works I have done in the past month. So working with those CSX engines, that was a lot of fun, and actually that was more of a barter with my buddy Tripp. He is a great model railroader, and I did that, weathered that NS caboose for him not too long ago, and we did a nice trade where I weathered those two locomotives for him and received some nice, beautiful actually, intermountain locomotives in return with DCC. And so I am really thrilled to receive these locomotives. I'm a huge SD40-2 fan, that's first. But also what I'm going to be doing with one of these engines, not showing which one, it might be the Seaboard system, I will be repainting it for the Missouri Pacific Railroad, and that's going to be another Southland locomotive. And so we're going to have a few Southland locomotives running around the layout to represent Arkansas. And eventually I would like to purchase a few alcohol units and paint and decal them, weather them as well, for the Arkansas Missouri Railroad. I'm actually thinking about maybe painting an ACE unit, which would be really, really nice. And I'm really looking forward to it. Also, I did order new business cards, as well as a little surprise with the business cards. And so we will go more with merchandise later on, hopefully maybe the next video. I'm still searching for the right type of company I would have worked with for merchandise. And I also purchased a couple of undecorated box cards that I won on eBay, and those are going to have my logo on the side. And I'm going to have one of those box cards as a prize for the YouTube contest for the 1,000 subscriber contest. So look forward to those as well. For RailfanX, we haven't much railfanning. We've been very, very busy here, but along with the videos that and the pictures that I took out in throughout Arkansas, was able to capture some really nice photos of the Little Rock and Western Railroad and Coda Old Bay Line units. So I will have some of those photos here, and we'll take a look at some of those photos from the trip. That was a lot of fun looking at the Little Rock and Western Railroad. A lot of surprises for sure. I hope everybody enjoyed this update. Again, a little bit different, but a lot of exciting stuff has been happening this past month, and I can't wait for next month. And we're gonna have a good time building up the layout and building up the studio. And I will definitely have some videos and photos of our homestead. And you can check out ozarksliving.online on Instagram as well as Facebook. If you have any questions about gardening and farming, my partner Annie, she's more than happy to answer any questions, as well as me as well. So I hope everybody takes care. Happy summer, and I hope everybody's been harvesting, gardening, and swimming and fishing, and sky's the limit. Happy rail fanning, happy model railroading. This is Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. Have a great week.